Hello my friends, your Pony over here, and we're gonna talk about another deck building video. It's a Warlock, but without demons. Well, there's one in Lord Jiraxis, obviously, but not like the demon log that's running around on letters. Something more fun with Kill do that as like Mr. Revive can go really well. You can see the deck on the side. There is Zombieshao in for some early game ownage. You get the Mistress of Pain as usual, plus in the mid game there's the Demon Heart, so you can create a pretty awesome Mistress of Pain or some crazy imp from the Implosion. The goal of the deck is survive the early game, dominate the late game with all your answers. You can survive the early game with your Mistress of Pain, Zombieshao, Mortal Coil, Dark Bombs, Hellfire, stuff like that. Mind Control Tech is also really useful. But you need to get that. The Twilight Drakes are there for just sucking up some damage. In control matchup, they're super great. I mean, they're 4-8, 4-7, 4-9, most likely. They're going to be some beast machines you have. Against a rush deck, they're more or less just, you can trade quite a lot with them. So against a rush, I wouldn't aim for Twilight Drake ownage there. Would rather redraw for Earthen Rings, Zombieshaos, Mistress of Pains, and the Twilight Drake, if it's a 4 or 5, is already enough. You get a TKL bot, so in total you get double in TKL bot, 16, double Earthen Ring, another 6, then you get double Siphon Soul, another 6, and Lord Jiraxis for some infinite amount heals somewhere. Belcher's in the mid game to keep you alive. Also Sylvanas, Shadow Flame plays, Sylvanas Power Overwhelming, Sylvanas, Dark Bomb your own Sylvanas play, just to steal something. Dr. Boom, Cal through that Sneeds, I think that's self-explaining, just gonna be super late game ownage. If you meet another control deck, let's say you play against Warrior, Priest, stuff like that, you're most likely going to rip him apart. If Druid is not White Rosing your way, like if he's first in White Rosing, you're gonna have a problem there, but it's okay. The Big Game Hunter is in there because I met a lot of handlocks recently, and the Game Hunter Double Siphon Soul was pretty good. I mean, if you're meeting super duper amounts of rush, the Big Game Hunter could also be a Pyromancer, for example, or the Big Game Hunter could be a Baron somewhere also. So there's like just how the meta is. If you don't meet any people with big minions, put him out. You get enough answers. I mean, you can kill a Dr. Boom also with an Implosion, Hellfire, Implosion, Dark Bomb, Mortal Coil, stuff like that. So you can deal with the Dr. Boom, but it's sometimes really good to have the Big Game Hunter. But you get other answers also, like with the Siphon Souls, as I said. And they can even kill every minion, not only 7 attack minions. So that's what the deck is aiming for. It's quite cool. If you're asking for replacements, Sneeze could be Ragnaros, Scale through that could be Ragnaros somewhere. Dr. Boom is Dr. Boom, Lord Jiraxis, and that's not replaceable. Sylvanas could also be a Black Knight, but Sylvanas is definitely better there. Yeah, and that's what we get for replacement, actually. Ragnaros can be forced in. Ragnaros can anyways be Sneeds, just to have it there, but I like Sneeds a little bit more in a control matchup. Ragnaros feels like you want to have something to finish or something to clear, but you get means for that. Sneeds is like, okay, I oppose a threat on the board, I oppose a body, which can trade, which can die, kill through that value. Stuff like that. Like, Ragnaros in no way synergizes with kill through that at all. There's like no way how that actually works out. So it's quite cooler to have Sneeds, in my opinion. We'll get there. Next is coming some mulligans for you, and after that we also have some more gameplay. I played that deck already in Legend quite a lot, and it's currently getting me to Legend after some other decks failed me pretty hardcore. Hope you enjoy it. Just watch the mulligans and go for, well, the gameplay. And if you want to see more games, definitely check out on my strip, because it's going to get played today, I think, or all the other days, quite a lot. Versus aggro decks, you are going to mulligan for Zombieshao, Earthen Ring Farseer, Mistress of Pain, a Hellfire, Dark Bomb, and least important, actually, a Twilight Drake. If you get something like Zombieshao and Earthen Ring Farseer, you can really fight back an early game. Hellfire just pulls you back the total game. Mind Control Techie, for example, ain't that bad also. Mistress of Pain is just a really good trader. I mean, she's not going to kill a 2-3 minion, but she's going to soak up a lot of damage until you get one of your 2 Hellfires to just clear the board totally. And then you can go like Belcher, Sylvanas, Siphon Soul, Shadow Flame, stuff like that, and then just start regaining the game. You get enough heal to actually demolish everyone, so that's perfectly fine. If you're playing in a control matchup, you most likely want to have the Twilight Drake and a Sludge Belcher. That's like where your game begins. Dark Bomb, Earthen Ring Farseer can to help versus Warrior. You can kill like the Acolyte of Pain, or the Reinforcer is just some pressure or some traits versus Rogue, for example. So that's where you're heading for. Hellfire is always cool, especially against Druid. You can kill off the Shades of Naxxramas. So versus a Druid, keeping a Hellfire somewhere okay, but if he innervates it out, it's totally useless. So the Twilight Drake is obviously the number one. Mistress of Pain is not that bad. I mean, you life tap for 2 and you always get 1 HP back from the Mistress of Pain, so you could coin her out on turn 1 and then just life tap 1 HP back, life tap 1 HP back. So on turn 4 you only lost like 3 HP instead of 6. Warlock versus Warlock. Now let's see who has the stronger demon version. I mean, it might be that he's not playing any demons at all. I'm definitely going to keep my mind control tech here just for the fun of it, because he might actually go for, I don't know, if it's handlock, he's going to be useless in the beginning. But if it's the Zooish or the, let's say, the more Calanto demon lock version or the Silent Storm, I think mind control tech he can definitely pick off. We're gonna see where this is heading for us. Doc Boom, Skillvanas, Knife Shield's quite good, and a life tech. So like turn 1 is showing what he might or might not have. He could also coin and just life tap. That would be a sign of a molten giant, mountain giant in his hand. I'm really satisfied with that draw. I mean, I don't have a silence to face against Twilight Drakes. Well, I get the Skillvanas to face against the Twilight Drake, so that's somewhere. 3, 6, 8, 9th card incoming. I'll play something then, for the sake of it. I do hope he's not playing Twilight Drake. I do hope he has a giant. Perfect. If he goes for Mr. So it is Light Demon Lock. 3, 6. Nope. Nothing to play for me. Feels quite bad. I mean, it's turn 4, nothing to do. Like, conditional card, conditional card. Only conditional cards in your hand. That feels really bad. If we would play against a rush deck, I would have dropped the mind control tag. But he is able to burst some damage, but he ain't able to go super duper super crazy. And I do have Skillvanas. I feel quite comfortable about it. And Skillvanas is gonna probably be my drop there soon. Just drop her to slow him a little bit. I mean, he's most likely going to trade in his Lithap into my Mistress of Pain. Even though it's like a waste play, but she at least soaks up 5 damage and gives me some time to work with Skillvanas or mind control tackies. I mean, he could also go for an implosion now if he wants to. Okay, no implosion, 9 cards in hand.
Get in there and fight!
Use of Sergeant. Hades into Mortal Card. There's 5 damage from Lilitha, but as I said, we don't care that much about it. We get this Skillvanas Windrunner here. We know he has 1 silence. That could be popping. Be annoying. From this Siphon Soul, I get Dr. Boom. I need to take cover. I mean, there's 7, 8 damage on the board. Double Power Overwhelming would already be some damage. And he needs to play something now. Where we go here. We get a quite potent hand. I mean, I get the Shadow Flame. So I can be just like Evavajum. Board is cleared. There's no more coin. There we go. I know, Implosion. Funny. Give me that. So funny though. Let's see what his answer is against Dr. Boo. I mean, he just used an Implosion, which is part of his damage. He could just run everything in and play Dark Bomb. I still keep my 2 bombs then, plus an Implosion, so that's quite some damage. And his Dr. Boom, I would just be trading with my Big Game Hunter. Since, well, I'm not entirely sure. I would try to kill his Dr. Boom actually like this, since you can Big Game Hunter other stuff also. I mean, he's just playing the Silent Storm Demon Lock. No one is scared. Okay, that down this is new news to me. I saw already one trying Thalnis into Implosion. It wasn't really impressive, I gotta say. Arc Bomb? 4? It's quite cool. Doesn't change the fact that we're gonna melt the board. We're really gonna kill him with... The question is he gonna kill him with pure spells, or like with an abusive again, and leave the other things on the board? Then I'm just gonna go for my mind control techie and duplicate. Oh, that was kind of nasty. Well, that's kind of nasty also. We could just clear the board. Draw a card. Oh, that's too expensive. That's quite stupid. 3, 6, 9. Sadly, no life tap possible. I think I'm just gonna pop my mind control techie just to have him out. He already played one implosion there, and my mind control techie will only work if he plays another implosion. So we're gonna keep him out there, just have him going for the board. And then we're gonna see from this spot on how this is developing.
My shield for
Enough Argus. Pop that. Right here. Destroy him. Well, if I knew it hit for 4, I could have killed the Nerubian. 1 Dark Bomb is down, 1 Abusive is down, double power overwhelming. It can be double power overwhelming into Doomguard, or is that just Bit of Flame? Okay. Could use some of my heals by now. That should be quite cool. Yeah, that's not exactly what we're looking for, but it's suitable. It's gonna be what it is. I mean, I got my Jiraxes out first. That is more demons for me than for him. His Lothab is out, and I got quite some spells in my hand, so I should be able to kill everything. Actually.
I have no time for games.
Skillvanas and Runner.
My shield for
Enough Argus. Honestly, that yells for a clear, doesn't it? I mean, that was a too obvious one for me, I gotta say. I can kill whatever he plays. Jiraxis, Mal'Ganis, Boom, Sneeds. I get Sneeds. That's pretty cool. I mean, whoever gets Jiraxis out first has kinda an advantage in my eyes. I'm just gonna play those two, kill him, and see where this is going. He already used 1 power overwhelming, so it's 7, 9. He wants to do 12 damage, he needs power overwhelming, abusive hellfire. And he is 6 cards in, so not sure if he's holding it, but we're gonna see. But I need to play this to get some presence on the board. I mean, now I'm at 12, that's not a lot. If I had a Belcher, I would be more than happy about it. We know there should be an Iron Beguile if Thalnis didn't replace that Iron Beguile. And well, all my cards can just demolish his board. So theoretically, whatever he gets, I am able to deal with it. Okay. Anti-heal boss. Dark Bomb. Someone wants to kill me. Let's see what's popping out there. Doomguard. Just Siphon Solid. I heal myself. Right there. That is going to be 6, 11, 14, 17, 21, lethal. Life tap. That implosion for 4, please, so I can see what's coming out there. No for 2. And a hellfire. Why didn't you do it the other way around? That makes no sense. Let's see again. I got 8, 12, GG. I have enough mana for that. We get 9, 3, 2, 2. counted the mana in the end, not the damage. That was a pretty satisfying game. I liked it. Luck for the win.